Okay, so we are live again, and this time I hope that it will work. And I will not have any more technical difficulties. Um, as you can see, I have my keyboard here, um, and maybe I will play you something in a minute, but I'm just going to check. I'm going to check here real quick if it's working again. Let me see what happens. Okay. Let's see. Should be working. So here's my coffee. As you can see, I'm ready to go. And I have a couple of questions already, which is fantastic. And I'm trying to see what is happening. Okay. So this is kind of like my second attempt at doing live chat, which is actually feeling kind of like not like live chat, but feels more like a monologue, to be honest. Because I just keep on talking and looking at the screen for comments. But last time I tried it, or a week ago, I tried it on Facebook Live, and it was a bit of a disaster. So I am giving YouTube a go this time, and you just have to bear with me and kind of have this adventure with me today. And then I'm going to try a couple more things, maybe even Discords that somebody suggested, so that everybody can get to me and kind of speak to me, even if it's via text. Anyway, first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who is watching this, who may be watching this live or will be watching this later from my Patreon group. You are amazing. I absolutely, I am so grateful and thankful, and it's great that there are people out there who care enough about my music and about me as an artist to basically support me every month, whichever way they can. And it's really great. Your support is invaluable to me, and I'm not just saying that. It's true, because it's kind of like it's not an easy time these days. There's a lot of industries being disrupted. The Bitcoin may be going up, but there's a lot of people losing their jobs, or their jobs are starting to become not as they're being replaced by software, or music industry. A lot of creative industry are getting disrupted. So for me to have you guys and helping me put out new music every month is fantastic. It's changing everything, and I really feel like I shouldn't have waited this long. But then I also wanted to make sure that I am completely committed, to this project, that I'm able to provide you with a great new song every month. It's important, as probably all of you know. I'm a first-time mom to a baby girl, and she turned a year old just a week ago. So I wanted to, launch my Patreon already, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, but then that kind of got in the way, and I didn't want to start something and not be 100% committed to it, and not show up 100% for it, for my Patreon, and also, of course, for being a first-time mom. Anyway, there you have it. I have a couple of questions there that I will answer in a second. But I wanted to share something with you. I am finally going to release my Japanese language project. This will be released early 2018. I know I've been talking about it for a while, but I have recorded a few different tracks, and I kept figuring out a way how to bring them all together and how to release them and that sort of thing. Anyway, this EP is going to be an EP of like a joint collaboration EP with a really fun artist. His name is Scott Murphy. He's American, but he lives in Japan, and he works with Rivers Cuomo of Weezer, and he's fantastic. He has his own solo project, and he also sings and plays in a kind of a famous pop group here in Japan called Mono Eyes. Anyway, he's quite the man. And I first recorded a duet with him when I recorded Dreamer. So basically, there is a Japanese version of Dreamer with a different arrangement. And I think you guys are going to love it, or at least, well, I love it, so I hope you would love it. It's obviously in Japanese. We're both singing in Japanese, but I think it sounds really cool. I think the Japanese is giving Dreamer kind of like an extra layer of cuteness, if you will. Alright, hang on a second. I'm going to check if people are getting this. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Let me see. La 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 la. In the meantime, I can do some singing. Bum ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. Boom boom. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Let me see what's going on here. All right. Checking. Ah, okay, so it is working. I think it is working. Yes. Okay. Ah, yay! Okay, I'm happy. Yes. I'm happy that I gave you guys the right link and that, you can hear me. And you can hear me okay, right? Can you hear me okay? Show me, give me a show of hands, please. I know it's not really working on Facebook, and Facebook is really annoying that way because I did post a link, but it's not actually showing up as a live video that people can watch through the Facebook platform. So I'm hoping that they're watching this on YouTube, or that they're able to leave comments here on Patreon, because I think Facebook wants me to use Facebook Live. They don't want to. They don't. Okay, great. I have some people watching. Yay! All right. If you are watching this, can you please leave me a message and say hello? I would love for you to do that. That'd be fantastic. Okay. So, if you are, well, obviously, the only people who are able to see this right now are my wonderful patrons and Patreon. If you are able to see this, leave me a comment. Are you able to leave me a comment? Let me see. Okay. Okay. So anyway, oh, hello. Oh, finally, I can see some comments. Fantastic. All right, the technology is not letting me down. Hello, Joshua. It's so nice to see you. Anyway, as you can see, I'm in this kind of weird little small space, but this is actually my studio. You know, it's soundproofed, so when the baby is having a moment, you know, I can still work. Ah, thank you, Todd. Finally. Okay, something is agreeing with me this week. Okay, so YouTube is not letting me down. Finally. Anyway, I will finish telling you about my Japanese record. So Scott and I have done some duets together. We started with Dreamer. And like I said, it sounds really cute in Japanese. And we did a Japanese language version of Space Pirates song from my album Messenger. As well as, let me see, as well as a Japanese language version of SOS, which you guys have had in advance because I have not released that song yet. It will come out once again in early 2018 with a really cool animated video which you will get to see in advance, and I'm so excited about you seeing it because I love it. I think it came out amazing, and I'll tell you about the video in the next live chat. And on the EP there's also a version of Armies of Your Heart, which most of you probably know. It's a very different kind of version. Oh, hello, Molly. Okay, so let me see here. Hello, technology. Don't let me down now. Okay. Alright, so. ねえ、聞かせて君の気持ち思い詰めず思い切って考えすぎが止める交差点望むならまだ遅くないそばにいたいよ扉開くなら永遠みたいにただ流ずにこの生きてる感じ Anyway, so this is you know, a little bit of the Armies of Your Heart in Japanese, and it's a duet. We are adding some acoustic guitar to it now, but it's basically a very sweet ballad, and it kind of doesn't sound anything like the original track, if you can see. Okay, let me see. I'm going to go back to the comments, and I will answer the questions that I got. Yay! It's working! Wow, my face just froze in very strange. My face is very odd. Anyway, okay, here we are. I'm so excited that this is working. So please forgive me for rambling. Hello, Harry. Hi. Hi, Olivia. Fantastic. Okay. So I'm so happy to see you guys here. It's a little tricky to set up these live chats, you know, in terms of the time zones, to be honest, because you know, some of the people are in, you know, in Europe, Some people are in the U.S. and they are, they're like on the East Coast. Some people are on the West Coast. I'm in Japan, which is basically, I think, 17 hours ahead of you. So right now it's around 9:30 a.m. On Monday morning, which actually is alright because I generally wake up pretty early. And anyway, so I'm wondering how to do this. Have any suggestions? I wonder if I should maybe I'll do a separate chat for for people who are in Europe, because for them it's very, very late. It's like, I think it's like past midnight. It's like early, yeah, it's like early hours of the night. So I feel bad because I have fans who are, I think, in Holland and Germany and somewhere else, I think maybe in France. So I have to work that out somehow, because otherwise, I'm here and you're there, but they're not. Anyway, so to answer your questions, yes, I will be coming back to the States. I'm hoping next year. I don't know how extensively I'll be touring. I think most likely it will be, a few shows here and there. What I would love to do is actually get your suggestions and find out where you are, and so maybe I can, do a couple of select dates and make it patron related. That could be fun too. I will definitely be coming back to the West Coast, and I'll be on the East Coast, probably New York. But I think I'm really overdue to visit, say, Texas. I have fans in Texas who have been asking me to come for a long time now, and I just have not been able to make it. But maybe this time. So I hope that answers your question, Harry. I'm going to give you a little heart. I do hope to do more touring, but I don't know exactly, So I welcome your suggestions. It'd be fantastic if you could make some suggestions for me. That'd be great. Yes, the Midwest. Hello, David. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Yes, actually, I am living in the future. That's kind of strange, huh? Being so far, kind of like ahead. It's interesting because when my daughter was born last year, right, she was born in late November, and I remember telling someone, oh, she was born the other day. I was like, what? She was born yesterday. I was like, yes. And basically, I realized that for them, she was born the day before, right? It was not the same date for me. It was a very strange moment. I was like, what? Seriously? How can? Oh, okay, right, because I'm in Japan, and she was born in Tokyo, in Tokyo Hospital, and it was snowing. Am I really upside down? Oh, for a second I was afraid. For a second I was afraid that. For a second, I was afraid you meant I was upside down in the image, in the YouTube image, but obviously I'm not quite upside down. Maybe upside down in my head. That's all right. So, yes, Midwest. Okay, that sounds good to me. I haven't been there for a while, I have to say, and it's definitely overdue. So let me put my agent cap on and see what I can do. So there were a couple of other questions, and about my live performances, which are, I use technology when I perform live. Obviously, I'm a little bit better, I have to say, with technology when I perform as a musician than when I'm trying to live stream. This is all fairly new to me. To be honest, I do not like to be in front of the camera. I don't like to take photos. I don't love, no, seriously, I don't even like being in videos all that much. I know it may come as a surprise to you, or maybe I don't know, people say, oh, but you do it all the time and you're good at it. And I'm like, well, no, not really. I prefer to just do music, and I do love to perform live, but when it comes to being in front of a camera, with light blinking and just staring into this, void, black void of a camera, or in this case, webcam, it's not really my thing. I prefer to sing. So, can you guys hear the piano okay? Let's see. Okay, great. Well, why don't I play you something, right? I'll do a little morning improvisation. Something relaxing, hopefully, yeah? Alright.おとぎ話も偶然の出会いもしをしたり願い事をしたりするの。Oh, oh, oh, oh. 愛は何にも勝るものなのよ。喜びと悲しみで満たしてくれるの。Oh, oh, oh, oh. 怖がらないで追い続ければいつか見つかるわ。I'm not gonna do the high note right now because it's not in the morning. that was a little bit of dreamer in Japanese. So to answer another question that I just saw, and I started answering it, but then I digressed. So unfortunately, that's just kind of like, you know, my rambling works that way. My brain just goes off on a tangent. I use a... Oh yeah, it's true. That's true. I remember. That was a very good. That was a very good. That was a very good cover, by the way. Feel free to do more covers. It was fantastic. Thank you, Joshua. So let me finish answering that one question, and then David, I will answer yours. When I perform live, I use a looping machine. Particularly, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get it. Wow! She disappeared under the keyboard. This is my looping station. It's made by Boss. It's pretty heavy, but it works great. And basically, yes, I use it to launch to trigger different samples, and also I use it to record myself live, and you know, be able to create various textures and you know, additional melodies. So it's great. I love it. And I think what I will do is one of these live chats, I will use it for you guys so you can actually see me do it as I kind of get a little bit more tech-oriented here in terms of live streaming. I think that'll be fun. Let me know if it's something you'd like me to do so I could do it for you and you could see me do it, you know, how I layer my vocals and layer the keyboards and maybe even guitar and whatnot. Okay? So yeah, so this is my Beast made by Boss. My patron schedule, yes. Well, you know what? A song a month isn't that bad. And you know, I wasn't kidding when I said in my video that you know, I have a lot of songs, and I have a lot of songs that are unfinished or almost finished or in the process of being finished, or they need, you know, just a little bit of extra love to be finished. So, you know, Patreon allows me to have some extra funds and a little bit of breathing room to actually dedicate that time and dedicate, you know, the funds to finish those tracks. So, to answer your question, David, it is, you know, there's a bit of pressure because there's a deadline, you know, and I have to provide something. Plus, I have to provide something good. You know, I don't want to just kind of unload something half done, you know, old and bad on you guys. You know, I want it to be as good as possible. Also because, you know, first of all, you are my patrons. You know, you are the priority. And also because, you know, I will release these songs later. You know, I will put them into greater distribution later on. It's just you get them first, and then, you know, later on I decide which ones go where and what I do with them. You know, whether I put them on an album at the end of the year, or I, you know, separate them into EPs based on genres. So I love Patreon. As a matter of fact, you know, I just would love to have more patrons, and hopefully I will soon. You know, slowly you guys are trickling in. But you are the first ones. You are, you know, the ones who showed up. So I am eternally grateful. Yes, instrumental of Ment. Tasha, if you could please send me an email or you know, send me a message on Patreon. What I will, to remind me, I will get the instrumental for you. Okay? Okay. What was the... okay, so I think that was a really good question about my Flower Alchemist name. And I'm looking for it. So Molly, I hope that answered your question about my equipment and making the harmonies in real time. I do it with my looping station. I'm hoping to transition to Ableton Live, which is it's a piece of software. But I love hardware, and I love having the pedal. I love being able to just press on things, and actually I use this pedal with my feet. This is what you're supposed to do, right? So it's under my keyboard, under my mic, and I basically, move my feet around, and I make music. I make it happen, and it's really fun. And I've been doing this now for a few years, and I love it. It's kind of like, it's also a bit scary, but it's really great. It's like juggling, on stage, basically. If you drop a ball, everything drops, and you start all over. But that's okay. But you can create really amazing ambiance with this pedal. So why do I call myself a flower alchemist? Aha, that's also a very good question. Well, all of you know that, I have a thing for flowers. For flower headpieces, and it's one big part of it. What it is the other part is that I am a little bit of a how would you call it? Well, I guess if you were to use the official term, I'm a flower essence practitioner. First I was a user, and now I'm also a practitioner. So basically what it is I use these things called flower essences. If you are more interested in finding out about that, I can speak more about that next time and actually make some posts about that, because it's kind of a big part of my life. It's something that helps me, stay focused, be less stressed, get the inspiration going. I basically use that for everything. At some point, I actually posted on Facebook asking, if my fans were interested in finding out more about it, and interestingly enough, I got lots and lots of very positive feedback, but I never quite followed up on it. I'm not sure why. It's because I think I am still a little shy about this passion of mine. So that is kind of like the short and the long answer of why I call myself the flower alchemist. And I guess the additional part to the answer is that I love alchemy, anything to do with alchemy. I think alchemy, contemporary alchemy, sort of like, I think the modern technology and science and art are fusing finally together, and they are creating sort of like this new high-tech alchemy. I look forward to the day when I'm able to, mix music and taste and light and smell, scent, and create this amazing sensory experience. I think it's already happening. I hope to be able to do that sooner rather than later. Okay, let me see. I think I have a couple more questions. Living in Japan. Yes, it is inspiring new things, but I have not been as active, or traveled around as much in the recent months because of being a first-time mom. And so I'm getting back to that. I'm scheduling shows, local shows, performances, and collaborations. And I am a huge fan of Japanese culture, and art. The music is fantastic and so strange in so many ways. And I love Japanese animation. I think you probably have noticed, that I have that thing for Japanese anime. Anyway, so I am, yes, the answer is yes. I am being continually more and more inspired. It has not quite come through yet in my music so much, or the art that I'm making But I'm getting there. You will see some soon. You will see some beautiful photos. I did some photo shoots with a fantastic Japanese flower artist, and so I have some beautiful imagery that we did together. And so yeah, so I'm looking forward to what else this experience is going to bring me. Also, I'm planning on traveling to China and performing in China and hopefully other places in Asia as well. So that is going to be, you know, fascinating and inspiring. And who knows? Maybe I will live stream from you know, from one of those places that you guys have never seen. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, let me see. I am okay. All right. Well, I think let me try something real quick. Let me try something real quick here. Give me a second. There's somebody here that I would like to introduce to you. I hope this works. So if I disappear, I hope that I answered some questions and I sang a little bit. And I would love for you to leave me suggestions and comments under the stream, under this post in Patreon, and let me know what you would like to see next time. You know, what would you like to hear next time? Technologically, I'm obviously getting a little bit better here. But let me try something, okay? Okay, why is this? Say hello. Скажи привет. 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 So this is my baby daughter, and she loves buttons. And anyway, I'm told that she looks like me. Anyway, I'm trying to keep her away from screens. So this is kind of like a unique occasion, but I wanted you guys to meet her really briefly. I am pretty shy on social media. I don't post her photos, you know, or videos like some kind of parents do. But you are special, so I want you to say hello. Okay, I'll be right back. And bye-bye. Okay, I am back, and I hope this worked, and I'm still in the same stream, and it did not disappear. If it did disappear, then it worked. It worked. Okay. All right, great. Well, thank you for saying hello. Oh, hello, Vinny. You've been lurking. You were lurking. You didn't say anything. You're just posting a little thing now. Anatoly, привет. 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 Fantastic. So, okay, so it worked. Great. All right, well, let me see. I am going to do something else real quick. I'm having there's somebody coming in here and disrupting my streaming. Okay. That was like the BBC moment, right? Aww. She's not happy that I'm keeping her out of here. Anyway, let me play you something else real quick, and then I think I will say goodbye for today so I can get on with my morning and work on some more music and this whole mum thing and other things. Let me see. Do you have any suggestions? Let me check. Yeah, I know somebody's trying to steal the show. What do you guys want to hear? I can play you a little bit of something. I can either just play some piano or maybe sing a little something. So if you have a suggestion, speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, Snow in Venice is a good one. This is Snow in Venice because it's a happy kind of, it's a good song to start the day. Okay. Maybe my song isn't happy enough, but I see you take flight with the snowflakes above me. My coffee gets cold as I'm staring enthralled at the snow that keeps falling outside. And traveling in life is a curse and a blessing for someone like me whose heart has gone missing. So get on that plane as the snow turns to rain, and I'm writing your name on the glass. See you in London or maybe in Paris. Berlin will be waiting, and so will be Rome. Oh, and maybe I'll see you again when it's snowing in Venice, and I will be on my way home. Dialing long distance with frozen fingers, 001 and familiar numbers. And you sound so strange, then I run out of change. Well, how are you, dear? Yeah, it's still snowing here. Are you doing alright? Are you lonely at night? I see you in London or maybe in Paris. Berlin will be waiting, and so will be Rome. Oh, and maybe I'll see you again when it's snowing in Venice, and I will be on my way. Oh, la Venezia mi fa così bene, esco ogni sera e vado a ballare. Che bella atmosfera, che bellissima neve, non c'è proprio niente che mi possa mancare. So maybe my song isn't happy again, but I see you take flight with the snowflakes above me. My coffee gets cold as I'm staring enthralled at the snow that keeps falling outside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So maybe I'll see you again when it's snowing in Venice, and I will be on my way home. Alright, so I want to say I love you. Thank you for joining me here today. Thank you for bearing with my kind of a low-tech start, but at least this time it worked and I didn't look like a melting metal, which I did last time on Facebook Live. and I will see you soon. Please leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback and other things on the video, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.